What would be the consequence of an American or a Saudi military strike on Iran now?
An all-out war.
You make a very serious statement there, sir.
Well, I make a very serious statement about defending our country. I'm making a very serious statement that we don't want war. We don't want to engage in a military confrontation. We believe that a military confrontation based on deception is awful. We'll have a lot of casualties. But we won't blink to defend our territory.
Put yourself in Saudi Arabia's shoes. If there was an attack on Iranian sovereign territory with cruise missiles launched from Saudi Arabia, what would Iran's response be?
Well, they're making that up. Why do they want to make that up, that it was from Iranian territory? The Yemenis have announced responsibility for that. They have provided information about that. They have answered all the Saudi disinformation campaign about the fact that they launched this attack against Saudi Arabia in self-defense. Now, they want to pin the blame on Iran in order to achieve something, and that is why I'm saying this is agitation for war, because it's based on lies, it's based on deception. But you lie and deceive when it serves your interest. It doesn't even serve their interest.
There is a weakness, though, to Iran's denial about involvement in all of this, and that is really the Houthi Yemeni rebels who you say, and who say themselves, were behind this. This is a ragtag group of rebels who've been under siege for years. They struggle to get medicines, they struggle to get food. That indeed is part of your case why the war must stop. How is the world expected to believe that they were able to magic up drones and cruise missiles of this technology that flew across hundreds of miles of Saudi Arabia through tens of billions of dollars of air defences without any external assistance and took out 19 targets? That's a big ask people to believe.
Well, you see, if you want to make your calculations based on this, Saudi Arabia should have been able to win this war against this group of besieged people exactly when they thought they would, 4 weeks after they started the war. But it's 4.5 years. They have not been able to bring the Yemenis to their knees.
But that is a different argument to resisting an invading army on the ground, is different to getting technology out of nowhere, it seems, and managing to evade state-of-the-art, tens of billions of dollars, American-assisted air defences. That's a different argument.
Well, I mean, then you should go and find the problem with the state-of-the-art American air defense, not with the Houthis. I mean, you believe that the United States is omnipotent and the United States military equipment are flawless, and that is why a bunch of people with no access to anything cannot defeat that. Well, I can tell you, I mean, it's going to be news for you, and it's going to continue to be news for you, that people can do a lot of things when they are desperate, when they see their kids killed, when they see their kids maimed, when they see their wives bombarded, their houses, their hospitals, their schools destroyed. That gives you a lot of creativity, a lot of tenacity to go and search for yourself. This is exactly how we did it. How do you think we built all of this? Huh? How do you think we built the missile system that brought down a US drone? We were not supported by anybody. We were not given any equipment. We were not given any means of defending ourselves. We went through 8 years of war. Nobody gave us means of defense.
You are very sure that the Houthis did this, but there is one major inconsistency.
I'm very sure that Iran didn't do it.
Understood. But you have also said consistently you believe the Houthis did this.
No. I believe the Houthis made a statement that they did it.
So you're not sure they did it?
I cannot have any confidence that they did it because we just heard their statement. I know that we didn't do it. I know that the Houthis have made a statement that they did it.
They've shown you no proof.
I heard that they issued released some documents last night, which I haven't been able to examine for myself, and I'm not an expert to examine them anyway, to show that they were able to increase the range of the drones and the missiles by jet engines in them. But I'm not an expert, so I cannot say.
But it puts you in a similar position to the Saudi Arabian government to some degree, in that you're saying someone did this based on a hunch, and you would say the same thing about their
No,
accusations.
I'm not accusing anybody.
Yes.
You can have a lot of accusations flying around based on who may benefit from this. Iran doesn't have anything to benefit from this. Iran wants security in the region. Iran wants stability in the region. Iran does not want war. Iran wants an end to all wars.
Would you call on the Houthis to release evidence that they did do this, to clear this misunderstanding?
Well, I think they did release the evidence, but it's not up to us to ask the Houthis. I think the Houthis know what they did, and they know what they need to do. They released some evidence last night, and I think it is important for the Saudi government to understand what they're trying to achieve. Do they want to fight Iran until the last American soldier? Is that their aim? Because if that is the aim, they can be assured that this won't be the case.
Why?
Because Iran will defend itself.